Sound production. Sound production. Sound production.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. It is your boy Sirius. Welcome to today's stream. This stream is pretty much gonna be a chill one. I don't really have a topic per se at the moment, but I do want to do some Q&As, or hell, if you guys want to do call-ins, we could do call-ins. Let me go ahead and do that good shit right quick. All right, here's the link right here, because everybody say, hey, Sir Eunice, why don't you call ins anymore? There's plenty of reasons I don't do call ins anymore, but I'll bring it back just this once in order to talk to my homeboys, my subscribers. But before we begin, I see Kono, I see Sotunar, I see Alex King. Fuck. Okay. I see Tara Bay Spence, what's going on, man? Pooping while standing. uh David, he says, "Oh, yeet yeet, happy uterus have a pregnant person day." Yo, y'all going out of control right now. Hey, you guys are the one that's saying that you want to get call in. So if you guys want to call in, do it right now. I'm serious. If you guys want to have like questions for me, or if you guys want to have a conversation about a certain topic, call in. I don't even remember the last time I did a call in, not gonna lie. That was like months ago. Sigma Roden, Dr. Fourth Wall, Malone, and of course Ash, right? Because Ash is here ready to save the day. Ash, you were on my stream last night when it comes to Ninja Gaiden. You're the one that was talking mad shit. Not mad shit, but you were talking shit. But guys, hey, I'm sending you the link right now. I'm sending you the link at this moment. If you want to call in, call in. I don't do call-ins anymore, but this is a great opportunity for you guys to, if you have any type of questions for me, or if you want to speak your piece, this is a great opportunity to do so. Ash says that cleaning, Yeet loves to clean. LOL. See, cleaning, yes, I do love to clean, because a clean household will definitely help you in various ways, more than you can think of. But I'm going to add the first person, Dr. Fourth Wall. What's going on, man?
Hi, yes. How are you doing this morning or noon or whatever you want to call it?
Well, my mom is pissing me off because she ain't returned my phone calls.
Ooh, I'm
It's not a
sorry.
bad thing. I'm sure she's like sleeping or something like that. So, I gave her a gift, a pretty good gift. I'm just making sure that she got that gift. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But what's going on with you, man? Well, how was your Mother's Day?
It's going pretty good. For me, I brought my mom a little tip. Well, it was the day before. I brought my mom a ticket to go on vacation, and she's enjoying her vacation.
You bought your mom a vacation. That's good, bro.
I
I
know it
remember.
sounds like a simp move, but I mean, my mom's she's a good person. She's a very good person, and I'd say she deserved it.
Well, I'm gonna let you know right now. If it's your mother, that's not being a simp.
I know, I was joking.
Okay, just making sure. Because people will take it the wrong way. Oh, I'm being nice to my mom. Oh, I'm being a simp.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I know that's not something.
But what is your plans for today for Mother's Day?
Mainly, um, well, mainly it was just letting my mom enjoy her vacation and all that stuff, and then I was probably gonna get her like a little. She loves to sew a lot, so I was thinking I might get her like a new fancy sewing kit or something like that.
Sewing kit? I got some bad memories when it comes to that.
Oh,
especially when I thought there was cookies within the certain container, but it turns out it's just a bunch of sewing shit. Yeah, that definitely put a scar in my memory.
oh,
I want
so,
cookies, but I got sewing kits. I'm
yep.
sure you know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't get it. No,
Okay,
I'm
let
afraid.
me explain it then. Well, in Hispanics and black households, they put everything and anything, but more specifically, they put sewing kits in cookie containers.
Oh,
So when I'm young, right? 8, 9 years old, right? I'm here doing my thing. I'm like, oh yeah, yo, they got some cookies.
yeah,
Let me go ahead and
cookies.
take some. I got a bunch of fucking needles and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Wait, in your mouth
No,
or
I didn't
just
eat
when
it.
you? Oh, okay, good, good.
I saw it. I saw it. I'm like this ain't cookies. What the hell is this?
Yeah, that would have been so much worse for your. I guess essentially for your tongue to get blue balled in a way like that.
Oh yeah, I was pissed off, But once again, I was a child and you know, at that time I wasn't allowed to go crazy like I wanted to. So I just
Yeah.
had to put it back.
Yep. Yep.
Oh shit. Uh so did your mom get the kits or
No, it's when she comes back.
when she comes back? Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. That's good. Like once again, what I'm trying to say is when it comes to Mother's Day, if your mom earned, I repeat, earned that type of respect, then that's all good to you.
Oh
I would
yes.
not give presents to a motherfucker that
You know,
treated me like shit throughout my
yeah,
childhood.
yeah, or like your dad or anything like that.
Exactly. And once again, I was raised in a single father household for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Until
Didn't-
my dad
didn't-
decided to remarry.
Was that a mistake on his part, or did she turn out
Oh,
good?
my stepmom, but I call her mom, she is a phenomenal woman. She held my dad down and made sure that, you know, me and my siblings, we were good as well. So she is definitely a phenomenal pick compared to, unfortunately, my biological mother, which, no, she's a piece of shit, in my opinion.
Hmm. Sorry that happened, but on the other hand, I'm glad that that your dad found another good woman.
Do you know how fucked up you need to be to lose custody of all four of your kids?
Oh yes. Oh yes. I know it's like those divorce courts, usually heavily favor the woman. Have you heard of Caleb Leverett before?
No, who's that?
He's basically a divorce court. Okay, well, he had a very famous video come out called 14-Year-Old Parker Stands Up for His Rights. Are you familiar with that video?
No, you're gonna have to send it to me, or I'm gonna check it out right after this one.
It's it's basically a lot of raw documented footage of basically his experience with the divorce courts, like for the first video that he kind of posted. Well, I mean, probably wasn't his first video, but regarding this topic, and it went all over the internet. It's called 14-Year-Old Parker Stands Up for His Rights. It's basically he was bringing his son at the time home, and I guess the mother was like abusive, and his son didn't want to get out of the truck or anything. And
Oh, that video.
oh, so you've seen it then?
So you're talking about I think he was 14 years old when he
Yeah,
was
yeah,
in the. Okay, I see what you're saying.
yeah. That's Caleb Leverett. Yeah. and then he's got like more videos covering that stuff where basically, despite that Parker was saying, oh, his mom was abusive, the court literally orders him to go live with his mom and his stepdad despite them being abusive.
Nah, at that point, like, once again, a kid's a kid. He doesn't really know what he's doing per se. But I would say that I had enough sense at 14 years old. If I was being treated like trash by my parents, whether it's the mom or dad, I would not be staying there.
Yeah. And like I said, again, it's screwed up on how the courts basically did it. And he even there was even like when he went up to the attorney or whoever had him, he was like, "Thank you very much, sir, for ripping me away from my dad. I really," he's saying it sarcastically, obviously, but it was messed up. Definitely check out some of his videos. I even spoke with him once, and I told him about you're back in the war band, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I talked with him a little bit, and I even told him about the war band. I was like, if you're ever interested, you should probably reach out to him. I think y'all would probably discuss a lot of interesting topics and, kind of know about this type of stuff that's going on.
That's a big thing I'm going to be talking about later on today. I'm sure Hammerhand is going to be streaming, but besides Hammerhand, I want to talk about how, what I'm going to be speaking about is very effective across the board, whether it's teenage boys all the way up to elder men. Like it's literally across the board. They're listening to what we're trying to say. Hell, even Myron fucking Gaines and shit, he took Andre Chronic's phrase, "No hymen, no diamond."
Yeah.
I recorded it.
And then some other of them people like that were saying like puniti and stuff. I'm like, okay, I know that's an Undead Chronic thing. So the message is getting out there.
Yes, and that's why I say that having a strong male father figure in the household, whether it's the father or if the father isn't around, hell, the uncle. The uncle, I will say, is second in command when it comes to putting values, morals, principles, and values, shout out to Hammerhand, upon your kids. If I'm not there, I would say the uncle is second in command to instill that into the kids.
Agreed.
Because like once again, and I'm sure that you're able to, agree with me on this stance. Women cannot raise a boy to be a man.
To be a man. I 100% agree. You just can't. Because they're not men.
Exactly. No matter how much they want to imitate to be a man, no matter how much they want to put authority as a man, listen. If that boy becomes 14 years old, right? Let's say 14 or 15. Do you think that young man is going to take his mom seriously? And what I mean by that is he going to take the mom's punishment seriously? I'm sure he respects his mom. But is that young man going to take her consequences seriously?
Oh yeah, because here's the thing.
I don't think that young man. I don't think that young man will even like what the fuck. Like she, when she get to a big enough age, and then you hit puberty and all that shit as a young man, her punishments, especially if it's physical, it's nothing to you. It's nothing.
Yeah, because with your biological, your biological factors, and all that stuff, you grow stronger than her, essentially.
Exactly. And
And
once
that's, I
again,
think, oh, go ahead.
what'd you say?
What I was going to say is that I noticed that difference when, because my dad, he would often have to spend like quite a bit of time at where he used to work up like in the oil fields up in the North Pole, but he would like spend 2 weeks away. And I recall, as I used to get older, like I I literally did not take my mom as seriously as I should have when I was younger. And then finally, when my dad had retired and he was able to spend a lot more time at home, he kind of straightened me out, and I ended up doing a lot better.
Well, I'm gonna let you know right now. The worst words I've heard, especially when I was a teenager, was "Wait until your father gets home."
Yep.
That was literally the worst. That instilled fear. Like that was like, oh shit, I'm fucked.
Yep. So I
Because
can see the difference on, what a father actually does in the household. Because I experienced it for myself when I was only living with my mom for a while.
but especially when he comes home after a long day of work, he has to deal with other bullshit. I didn't realize that back then, but now it's like, damn, if I was busting my ass for 12 plus hours, then I come home and my kids want to cause a ruckus or want to disrespect their like I see where my father's coming from.
It's
I
going to
really
make
do.
them double pissed.
But hey, man, do you have anything else to say to the chat before I go to the next call? Because I got like a shit ton of callers.
No, I think I'm pretty much good for now. Happy Mother's Day, Sirius, and I look forward to speaking with you again sometime.
Yeah, no problem. Like once again, I don't do call-ins anymore because a lot of times people tend to get, how you say, they don't stay on topic. So that was a big problem for me.
I
But
understand.
if the conversation goes as good as this, then yeah, I'm down to do call-ins again. I'm down.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you very much, man.
Sure thing, Yidis. Have a good day.
All right, man. Peace out. Let me go and add in Frost, and the next one will be Gem Power. Frost, what's
Yo,
going on?
what up? I haven't talked to you in a minute, dude. What's up?
Yeah, man, it's been forever. You already know I don't do call-ins like that anymore.
I don't do them old call-in streams are really good, but I understand where you're coming from because you get too many people off and then people start waffling and then you get off topic and then you don't know if somebody says something crazy and you're like, oh fuck, there goes my YouTube channel. So
Yeah,
it's
that
like
is
having
true, man.
TFM on all over again.
But hey, how is your Mother's Day going so far? Have you?
No, me personally, I didn't even know it was Mother's Day until I heard you guys talking. So my mom abandoned me when I was 13, and she popped into my life a few times, and now she's in a mental institution with schizophrenia, and like my family keeps trying to get me to go see her, but I don't want to. Why would I want to go see a woman that destroyed the family because I'm not happy? She tried to paint out my dad to be the bad guy, but it was really her the whole time. And so yeah, I don't really have a mom. I don't really consider.
Damn, I didn't know it was gonna get that deep.
Yeah, and my mom popped into my life when I was like 15 to take me to get a tattoo to get back at my dad. And me being like 15, I'm like, oh, cool, I want a tattoo. So I got the Egyptian Eye of Ra tattoo when I was 15 just because my mom wanted to get back at my dad.
Where?
On my arm.
Arm? Your arm? Okay.
Yeah, like upper arm.
I did think about getting the Eye of Ra. I really did thinking about getting that. I'm sure is if I saw your arm, I can recognize it right away. If you got the similar design.
Yeah, it's the one that everyone see, the Egyptian Eye of Ra. But I was always into like Egyptian stuff growing up. Like my uncle had all these Egyptian artifacts that he used to collect, and I got them all when he died. And because of that, I was always quite into that stuff. So that's why I got the Egyptian Eye of Ra. But yeah, dude, I got like 32 tattoos. I'm covered.
Give me 1 second. I gotta count this right quick.
No worries, dude.
Wait, it's 206. Yeah, I I hit a plateau when it comes to losing weight because once again I have 20 to 30 pounds left.
Oh
Like,
yeah, you said you lost 35 pounds off that workout program I gave you, right?
yeah, like currently I am 191.
That's not a bad weight. I cut down to 195, and I just started a bulk about a week ago.
I really want to get to the point where I'm able to see my abs again because I literally did have an 8-pack abs, believe it or not, when I was, a youngin,
Yeah, pretty much you have to get to the right body fat percentage. I'm not too sure what body fat you are, but if you're somewhere between 12 and 15%, you should be able to see your abs.
Oh, I'm still in the 20s. I'm still in the let me see if I think about it. 26, 25%.
Yeah, so once you get to like 15, you should be able to see them. But what are you doing? Are you counting your calories, or you're doing keto, right?
Yes, I am losing weight like crazy. I'm eating salmon, I'm eating broccoli, and whenever possible, I'll eat rice. But
Are you tracking your calories too, or no?
yes,
How many
I am
calories are you eating every day?
at the most 1,300 a day.
God damn, dude, that is not a lot of calories at all.
Well, true, but once again, I'm not like the biggest person. I'm only 5 foot.
Yeah. See, the only thing is I would be afraid of losing muscle mass because so when I tell people to do a cut, I tell them to diet on as many calories as they can, because if you diet on as much calories as you can, you can you can gain muscle or maintain your muscle, because a lot of times when you go into a cutting phase, you're going to lose some muscle unless you're a new lifter. If you're a new lifter and your calories are good, you'll probably gain muscle. But that's why I always my maintenance calories is 3,000 calories a day. So I weigh about 195. So if I stay at 3,000, I'll stay at my current weight. Now, if I want to do a cut, I'll start my cut at 2,500 calories.
Well, once again, when I was at my biggest, people still thought I was going to the gym, but everything went into the gut. Got that.
Yeah, that's where most guys store their fat in like their stomach area, where women will store it in like their legs and butt, and then like also their stomach. So
And on top of that, I could eat more. Don't get me wrong. Like, and I probably should eat more. I'm gonna keep it real. But things were going well until I hit 191. But when I hit 191, that's when the plateau.
So how long have you been in this plateau for?
Almost 3 weeks.
All right. So this is what you definitely don't want to drop your calories anymore. So you've been dieting for a while too, right?
Yes.
All right, so what you might have to do is restart your metabolism. So when I tell clients at the gym when they've been dieting for a really long time and they hit a plateau and they can't lower their calories anymore because it's unhealthy, because I would already say that you kind of have your calorie range in a range that is unhealthy. What I would recommend you do is eat at maintenance calories for 2 to 3 months and just focus on getting stronger in the gym, because when you're dieting for a long period of time, it does hurt your metabolism. So sometimes you got to bring it back up to maintenance calories, and it actually resets your metabolism, and then go back down into a cut, and then that weight, dude, will just fall off. And the best thing is, since you've raised your calories to maintenance calories, you're not going to gain any body fat. You're gonna get some more gains in the gym. Your muscles are going to start to fill up with glycogen. You're going to feel good, because I can't imagine your lifts feel good right now, because I know if I was eating that many calories, dude, my lifts would not feel good. Like the most I ever drop my calories is to 2,000. I never go below 2,000, and that's like pushing it for me. But I always kind of start off at like 2,500 to 2,400, and then I'll slowly drop it. You know, like a couple months in, I'll notice like I stall out. Then I go to 2,200, and then I go to 2,000, and that's normally where I end the cut.
But hey, I'm gonna answer this right quick. Who says, how tall is Yeetus at 191? I'm 5'8". It doesn't look like I'm 191 because once again, I still got muscle. I got those gains. Don't get me wrong, but the body fat is the one that's killing me right now. Let's say
and summer's right around the corner too.
Yeah, if I suck in my stomach a little bit, you would definitely not assume, like, you would not say I'm 191. You wouldn't even believe me if I was 191. But
yeah, right now I'm 5'11" at 195.
Oh, give me 1 second. Name 10 books. That kid, I love that kid. That kid is fucking ridiculous.
I remember that kid.
But yes, I am 5'8". Yes. Not once I proclaim myself as some 6'6" Giga Chad.
I'm only 1 inch away from being 6 foot, Edis. It's not fair. Why did you do this to me, God? Why? No, I'm kidding.
Listen, when it comes to being 5'8", listen, it's better than being 5'4". Like oh, what's up?
Have you seen like fitness YouTubers like Jeff Nippard and Alex from Alpha Destiny? Those guys are like 5'5". They're manlets, but those guys got like a shit ton of muscle. But when they both said they were 5'5", I'm like, no shit. But I bet you they still get girls though, because their physiques are, you know, they're lean, they're jacked, they got money.
Hey, hold on. I got to stop right quick. The Jaded Warlock says, I thought you were 5'9" or 5'10". Hey, I'm 5'8", and I'm proudly able to say that. And once again, I'm still getting bitches. I'm still getting pussy if I want to. It is what it is. Once again, a man is able to still get women even if he doesn't fit the physical standard, if you get what I'm saying. Right? Once again, me, I still look good at 5'8", but if somebody else that's 5'8" that doesn't look good, he can still replace that with something like reputation, power, respect, money, etc. Women, listen, okay, let's keep it real. Majority of women, they go back and forth on what they are attracted to. They're not attracted to one thing like what men are. You already know what men are attracted to for the most part, okay? We're attracted to those cheeks, okay? And if they got some nice tatas, that's it. Men are very simple.
Yep.
But
young,
women,
feminine.
Would you agree? When it comes to women, that's a whole different story.
Dude, when it comes to women, they got a laundry list. Remember that one, what was it, a TED Talk where that chick had like a laundry list of stuff and she was like kind of overweight and like over the age of 30. And it's like, bro, you want all this and you're like 35. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Exactly, especially if you're a man of success. I guarantee you, the woman does not care how tall you are. Your money makes you look 6 foot.
Now, if you're like 5 foot, you're probably fucked. But if you're like an average height and you go to the gym, you get in shape, you get your money in order, you really got nothing to worry about. Like, yeah, are you going to be able to get every chick out there? No, but you'll do okay.
But hey, if that guy is 5 foot but he has money, do you really think the woman gives a fuck at that point? I don't think so.
I'd say the shorter you are, the more money you have to have.
Oh shit.
What do you think?
All right. Okay, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay, I agree. I agree with that one.
Because if you're like a dude and you're 4'11", like you're kind of fucked. But if you got a few, if you got a lot of money, you might be okay. These chicks will sleep with you because you got money, but they're never gonna fully like ever like you. You know what I mean?
Right, and I'm going to read this by who. He says, it's funny. You go to South Korea, they don't like muscular guys. They like soft, small guys. I guess they don't like buff guys thinking they will hurt
They
them.
wouldn't like me.
False. Wrong. I've been there for almost 2 years. That is a bold-faced fucking lie. I think, I don't know if me being black helped with that, but I was muscular as fuck when I was in the military. And the South Korean women were all over me. All over me. The bars, at the clubs, if I went to the restaurant, or if I went to the foreign exchange. Well, a foreign exchange is pretty much where people from, various parts of the world come together and try to make friends in South Korea. Majority of the time,
I'm sure.
the South Korean women, they wanted the meat.
Well, I'm sure they don't see a lot of fiery skeletons around there, so they're like, God damn, I gotta see what that's all about.
Fiery skeleton. No, fuck all that. I'm talking about I'm on some Tyrone shit, right? The mini Tyrone, because I'm only 5'8".
Yeetus was like, "Ha, my name's Tyrone. We can do this the easy way or the hard." No, I'm just kidding.
But once again, South Korean women and any other place that isn't too heavily influenced by Western media, modern feminism, bro, it is phenomenal. I had such a great time in South Korea, especially with the women. I spent the night a few times at the South Korean woman's house, and she washed my clothes, she afforded my clothes, she made me breakfast. She, on top of that, also said, hey, do you want me to go get something from the store or this and that and blah blah blah. I'm like, damn, maybe I need to go ring shopping, because this bitch is everything that I fucking need at this point. I didn't even have to ask her to do anything. She just did it.
Well, yeah, that's why the passport movement is taking off, especially among black men right now, because guys are starting to see these Western women. They're broken. They're not what we're looking for. They're nothing but a headache. And, you get a better deal when you go overseas. So I can't blame anybody that wants to go overseas, especially if you want to start a family. I would say the only way you can start a family today is if you go overseas, because if you do it in the West, you're pretty much just playing Russian roulette.
Exactly. And once again, chat, I've been to South Korea, Japan, Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, etc. When I say that the women over there are fucking wonderful, it's an understatement. It's an understatement. It doesn't matter if she was after my money or not. It was very difficult for them to come after my money in the first place, compared to the United States. So I'm able to go over there, and I remember this one night I took this one girl over in the Philippines. We went to the bar, and the beer was like 80 cents.
Damn, dude.
And on top of that, she's the one that offered to pay on multiple occasions. She offered to pay. I'm like, no,
Wait,
don't worry about it. Huh?
they're smart. They're trying to get you to lock them down. Where here in the West, they don't really care because they got 100 dudes in their phone blowing it up all day, every day. But over there, they want to be wifed up. They want to get locked down. So that's why she was doing that.
Exactly. And she's doing a great job. Like, once again, like, listen. How do I explain? The expectations in the West, right? United States, Canada, and Western Europe pales in comparison to what's going on in the Philippines and shit, right? I have to work one 1/100th, not even tenths, 1/100th. I didn't even have to lift a finger per se in order to have a good time with a woman over there in the Philippines. It was great. And once again, like, she didn't give me no attitude. She wasn't complaining or bitching or moaning. She was there just to be in the moment and just having fun. Cool. I'm not saying that women can't have fun. Go ahead and have fun. Go ahead and do your thing. Go for it. Well, yeah, it's all good. But it's pretty fucking pathetic that the women overseas, they have common sense to say, hey, if I do this or if I do that, this is going to make the man that I am interested upset. If I want to, flirt with other guys, or if I want to strip on a strip pole or whatever it is, that's going to make the man that I want upset. So I'm not going to do it.
And it's a more traditional culture over there too. They haven't been corrupted like over here.
Exactly. And once again, chat, AWOL. Yeah, of course, AWOL. If you have heard about the red pill philosophy, you take that wherever you go. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. Make sure that you still have that knowledge applied, because female nature is female nature.
Yep.
But the difference is the female nature in the non-Western countries, it's, how you say, they can't take advantage of you so easily like how it is in the West.
Yep, and that's another reason why if you guys go overseas to find your jungle princess, never bring her back to the West. You keep her over there, you start your jungle family over there, and you never bring her back to the West. Because I know Filipino girls that I work with, they've been corrupted so fast by feminism, dude. The one, she's like 110 pounds, she looks good, but she's already walking around saying, oh, I'm strong and independent. I'm like, God damn it, ruined.
Yeah, and I agree. The women, like once again, I have a homeboy. He's been married to a Filipino woman or Filipina woman for around 9 years now, and he's having the time of his life. He is on cloud 9 right now.
Did he keep her over there, or did he bring her back to the West?
Oh, he kept her in the Philippines.
All right, good. Smart man.
He got 2 kids off her. And I'm going to let you know right now, he sent me a picture a month ago, and his wife is still like goddamn.
They stay skinny, dude. These Filipino girls that I know that have been brought over to the West, they are tiny. They stay skinny.
That's why I have no excuse of Western women talking about, oh, yeah, fat acceptance, yeah, love those curves, girl.
You notice fat acceptance only works for women. There's no fat acceptance for men, because we know if you're fat, it's unacceptable and it's unhealthy, and other guys aren't going to be like, oh yeah, you go with your fat rolls. Like, no, we're going to call you out like, bro, you're fat, you got to lose weight. But women, they'll be like, no, big is beautiful. It doesn't matter if you look like Gorlock the Destroyer.
Do you believe that they're doing that on purpose? I believe they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah,
Where
I can
women,
agree with that. To sabotage the other girls.
yes, like I truly believe that women, they really encourage other women to do some dumb shit so they're not competition.
I could see that because, if the one girl is average looking, but she convinces all the other girls to get fat and big is beautiful, that's less competition for her.
Agreed. See, that's why I believe I don't believe in this. Everybody is equal and love this person no matter how they are. I truly believe that the women that are encouraging this, they're definitely trying their best to eliminate the competition.
Yeah, but the women that believe it, it just goes to show you, like, women don't really live in reality, dude. They have the privilege of living in this little fantasy world where they can believe in whatever they want, and men, we don't get that privilege.
Agreed. How much time do you have? Because I am going to invite somebody else if you want to be staying.
No worries, dude. My phone is actually gonna die, so I'm probably gonna bounce. But
Okay.
good talking to you, dude. I'll be listening in the chat. And I started a fitness Discord, so if you ever need any more help with the fitness stuff, dude, you know where to find me. And I got a ton of free workout programs in that Discord also.
Wait, hold up. Before we begin, let me read who. He says how men take advantage of the poor, undereducated women in the East. They are not even remotely that. I think there are great women which isn't corrupted. Yes. And that's the shaming language that modern women use in order to undermine what men want. You really think that the women in the Philippines or Thailand or Japan, you really think they're not educated? See, that's the fucked up part, which is fueling the passport bros things even more. They're saying they're poor, they're uneducated, they're desperate, they're leeches. That's what the modern women are saying.
You know why modern women shame passport bros so bad for, right? So these guys that they find undesirable, that even though they care so much that they go overseas, it's like, all right, why do you care so much? It's because these guys were supposed to be their retirement plan. These guys were supposed to be around when they were post-wall and to bail them out. So when they're in their 20s, they're jumping around Chad, Tyrone, Pookie, Ray Ray. But if all these guys go overseas, who's going to bail them out of their bad decisions? That's the real reason why they don't like these guys.
Completely agreed. Because once again, me personally, I've dealt with it throughout my life of women that truly don't deserve that queen treatment that they want to get so bad.
None of them in the West deserve it, dude. None of them.
Exactly. But as soon as a man like, hey, I got a passport, let me go and go into this country instead, all of a sudden there's an uproar. And not
you
even
just want to take advantage of them poor girls that can't read and write, you evil, evil man.
and exactly, not even that. There was an Asian woman, that was taking side of the Western woman.
Why was that?
Because black men wanted to go somewhere else. Not just any man, black men. An Asian woman, which was fucking weird to me. That I think she was just grasping for attention. But besides that, she was literally on the fence of, hey, you black man, you ain't shit. But I'm like, but you're Asian.
Was she like a Western Asian woman or like an Asian woman from overseas?
Western Asian woman.
Yeah, that explains it all, dude. If she was a Western Asian woman, yeah, that makes sense. She's basically a white woman.
She was raised by white parents.
Hell, yeah, she's basically a white woman.
I'll look up the video later on today. I'll make a reaction out of it.
Because if she lived in the Philippines or Thailand, she would not be saying that. She'd be like, oh, we love passport bros. Me love you long time. Just come over.
And once again, it's an honest transaction. If you want to get down to the nitty gritty, she's going to give me the puniti.
Yeah.
And
Look,
I'll give
at
her
the end of the
honest.
day, remember that episode of South Park with Butters where he becomes a pimp? At the end of the day, you're paying for it no matter what. You're either paying for it up front or you're paying for it later.
Yeah, it's either you're going to be leasing it or you're going to be putting down a one-time payment. I
Yep.
would much rather do a one-time payment.
Yep.
I pay
And
you to
overseas,
be-
they don't have the power to destroy your life like in the West. In the West, you sign that contract, they get cash and prizes for breaking that contract. So say Yeetus, me and you were gonna start a business, but I get cash and prizes if I break the contract. Are you gonna start a business with me?
Hell no.
Yeah, nobody should. But that's how marriage
Agreed.
is, especially in the West.
Agreed. I need some type of compensation out of it.
Yeah, and
You know?
I just don't see how men are still getting married. Like, don't get me wrong, more and more men are waking up. Like, I'm seeing a lot of guys like waking up and saying they'll never get married. Even like fitness influencers that don't have no idea what the red pill is. I've seen a few videos recently where they're talking about never getting married. So it's like average dudes are waking up, but you also have these guys that just still want to get married. And I'm like, bro, why? Like, there's too much to lose.
Agreed. I definitely agree, man. But hey, I'm not gonna keep you too long because I know your phone's gonna die. What else do you want to say to the warband?
Nothing really. But yeah, dude, try the eating at maintenance calories thing for like 2 to 3 months and just focus on getting stronger in the gym. And then after that, just do like a slight caloric deficit. So, and let me know if that works for you.
Yeah, and once again, I'm serious. People really don't believe I'm 191. They think that I'm much lighter than that.
You look lighter than 191.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I still got the gains and shit. It's just the midsection is the one that's the issue, right? If I suck in the stomach a little bit, you can see a six-pack and all that shit. But
Yeah, and if you're at, like I said, if you're at 1,300 calories, I would not drop it any lower. I would say that's already kind of unhealthy. So I would calculate your maintenance calories, and then I would just eat at maintenance, and then do that for 2 to.
But what about calorie deficit?
Yeah, but right now, all right, so you've been dieting for a while and you've plateaued and your calories are at 1,300. So you really can't drop it anymore because if you do, that'll just be too unhealthy. So I think right now what you need to do is you need to let your metabolism reset. And the only way to get your metabolism to reset is to either eat at maintenance calories or eat a little bit above maintenance calories. And since you've been dieting for a while, that's what I think you need to do. I think you just need to eat at maintenance, focus on getting them gains in the gym, getting stronger, and then after that, going into a slight caloric deficit.
But soon I'm going to be doing, I think, sometime next week I'm going to be doing a HIIT program.
Like Insanity.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back because I did it when I was in the military, but I'm gonna be doing it again.
I did Insanity when I was in prison.
Well, what I mean, you know about 30-60s, right? Where you sprint for 30 seconds and then you do a light jog for 60 seconds.
I think I've seen it.
Yeah, that's pretty much the HIIT. It's not the HIIT program, but that's part of it where you just do a
it's basically a HIIT, high intense interval training.
Yeah,
like I said, dude, I would go to maintenance calories and I would stay there for a little bit, focus on what'll probably happen too is if you go to maintenance calories is your body will recomp too, because I think that's what you need, dude. Like I coach a lot of people and I help out a lot of people, and this is what it sounds like you need, dude.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to have to add some rice, but not just any rice. I'm going to add some chicken bouillon.
And then, are you still on that program I gave you?
Yes.
Yeah, I would. That's a good program. I would stick with that program. Eat at maintenance calories.
I think it needs to be revised because
I can send you a few workout programs on Discord. I got a bunch of good ones.
Yeah, because it needs to. Because once again, I've been doing it like the entire time, but at this point, I don't know because I'm gaining muscle. On top of that, maybe that's why I'm hitting a plateau.
Yeah, but at those calories though, I would say 1,300 is too low.
Okay, what if I up it up to 1,600?
I hate to tell people to even go below 2,000, to be honest, dude.
Okay. 1,800 max.
I mean, I guess, like I said, I'm telling you, you need to
or deficit.
Eat at maintenance, focus on getting them gains, and then once you go back into a caloric deficit, the weight is just going to fall off because, like I said, you've been dieting for a while, so your body is getting used to it. But if you go back to maintenance, it's like a reset button. So you stay at maintenance, you're not really going to gain any weight because you're at maintenance calories. But what will happen is because you're at maintenance calories is you're going to recomp. You're going to turn some body fat into muscle. You're going to speed up your metabolism. And then once you go back into a caloric deficit, the weight is just going to fall off, dude.
Okay. And once again, Chad, this is for aesthetic purposes. Okay. I feel great as hell right now, but this little, midsection, the midsection chub, I want that to go. That's why I'm having a conversation with Frost about this.
Yeah, for the chat and for the new guys, I do personal training part-time, and I know a lot about this topic. So, like, I got a fitness Discord. Once I leave, I'll drop it in the chat if anybody wants to join. I got a bunch of free workout programs that people can pick from, and I've been helping out a handful of dudes get in shape. So,
I despise sweet potatoes. Sorry, Ash. I don't like sweet potatoes.
I like sweet potatoes.
I can't. Sweet potatoes ain't supposed to be sweet. It just throws me off. Maybe it was like some type of childhood trauma. I don't know, but I just can't eat sweet potato.
You heard of
what?
You heard of the diet? If it fits your macros, right?
Yeah.
That's what I follow. I pretty much eat whatever I want as long as I hit my calories every day and as long as I hit my macros. I kind of do a bastardized version of it. I hit my protein. I make sure I hit my calories every day and I hit my protein, and then I keep my carbs and fats moderate. So that's pretty much what I do. I don't like stress out too much. As long as you hit your calories and your protein and your carbs and fats are moderate, you're going to be good.
But my macros are mainly proteins and carbs.
Yeah, right now, if you're doing
proteins and fats.
Yeah, right now, if you're doing keto, you should be getting 75% of your calories from fats and then the rest from protein, and then like virtually no carbs.
I get majority of my carbs from,
like greens, right?
Greens, avocado oil. I eat salmon, and if I eat any type of protein, right, I'll eat chicken wings, because even though chicken wings is low in fat, it's still high in protein.
Yeah.
I tend to go for those things, or worst comes to worst, I will use butter.
See, I could never stick to keto that long because, dude, when it gets to the point, like, I know you know what the keto flu is. Oh my God, dude, I would want to die when I got into the keto flu.
Oh, I went through that.
It's the worst feeling ever, man. I wasn't getting enough sodium. That's why mine was so bad. Because if to get rid of that, you want to have more sodium in your diet, and it kind of gets rid of that.
Have you noticed I never posted for a couple weeks? Not that long ago.
That was
I
the
forgot.
keto flu.
Oh yeah, I was pretty fucked up. But when it comes to that, I had to, you know, I post my red pill of the day, but then I, lay in bed for a majority of
Yeah,
the day.
dude, you virtually have no energy at all. Your head feels all fucked up. I'm just overall not a big fan of the keto diet. If I tell people to do keto, I tell them to do it for like, do you know what a mini cut is?
Mini cut? No, I
Yeah.
don't.
So a mini cut is when you take down your calories really really low for like a short amount of time. So say I'm bulking on 3,000 calories. I'm doing this for like 6 months. I'm getting a little fluffy because I'm in a caloric surplus. I want to do a mini cut. I'll drop my calories down to 2,000 calories. I'll do that for 2 months. And then after that, I'll go back into bulking. So basically, it's just like you lower your calories by a lot. I normally will tell people to go to 2,000 and just like stay at 2,000 for like 6 to 8 weeks and then go back to bulking.
See, gentlemen, this is why. See, Frost is giving you free game. He could have charged you for this shit.
Yeah, that's why like if you ever need a fitness topic, Yeetus, you want to get me, Father Saunders, or Red Ranger. Us three know a lot about this stuff.
The weight loss thing is pretty irritating because throughout my life, I never had to worry about weight loss until recently. I never.
Yeah,
had to
the
worry
older
about-
you get, dude, the older you get, the harder it is to lean out.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Unless I get the juicy juice. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, the test.
I don't even know where to get it. I'm honestly lost on that. Like
I could find it if I want to. All right, when I was 22, I experimented with HGH for a little bit. For like 6 months, I was dating a chick that she blew 90 grand in a year, dude. And I convinced her to get me some HGH. So I did it for like 6 months. I got super shredded. I looked like a Greek god. But after that, I stopped doing it. It was expensive. It was like $300 for a month's worth. And if I wasn't dating a chick that had a lot of money, I would have never did it. But she was already blowing her money on dumb shit. And it would turn into an argument every time I told her to save her money. So I'm like, fuck it. Give me some HGH while you're at it.
oh, it was that chick. Okay.
Yeah. She got 90 grand because her parents died. And then she blew it all in a year. And just imagine, her parents were probably rolling in their grave. They died in a car accident, and both of them. And all your life savings to be blown in a year because your daughter is retarded and can't control her money. She was 18 at the time, so you got a dumb 18-year-old woman blowing it on hotel parties, blowing it on getting drunk all the time.
See, that's the crazy part because even when I was 18, if I had that amount of money, that would easily go into some type of investment. Easily.
Dude, I'd be living on a bomb-ass homestead right now. I'd be like, I already have my acre on the Big Island waiting for me. I'm just saving up so I can set up my homestead how I want to and still have some money left over. So hopefully I'll be over there by next Christmas, by this, next Christmas. But yeah, women are just bad with money in general. I've never dated a girl that was good with money.
Well, he's in like over 80% of them are consumers, pretty much.
Yeah, they hold all the debt. They're all the consumers. And what was that study where I'm pretty sure if you break down the study, it was because they were spending their money and they were spending their husband or boyfriend's money. I can't remember what it was called. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's not no. Oh, repeat that one more time.
So there was like a study or something. I remember guys in the red pill were talking about it a long time ago, where basically like women are they're spending the most money. They're the main consumers. And when you break it down, it's because they're spending their money, but they're also spending their husbands' and boyfriends' money also.
Oh, what's her money is her money, but what's my money
Yeah, pretty much.
is our money.
Yeah. So it's like she wants her money to be her money, but your money is also her money. And it's like, so you want to be strong and independent. You want to be a boss bitch and make your own money. And it's like, this is why men don't care. It's like, you're not going to spend any of them ducats on me, so I don't care. But I'm expected to spend my money on you. That's why guys will settle for the woman, the 19-year-old woman that works at McDonald's as long as she looks good, because we don't care about that.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous with these strong and independent women making the most horrible financial decisions, even when it comes to food. You already know, us men, right? I'm pretty sure majority of men here, we don't mind. Let me go pull it up right quick. Actually, no. Before we even get to that subject, somebody has a question for you. What is the cheapest healthy food you can get to gain some muscle and weight? From Dios Ray.
Peanut butter and honey buns. So basically, if you need to gain weight, you got to be in a caloric surplus. So don't worry about eating the cleanest foods. Like I was telling Gray a while ago, because I know Gray is having a hard time bulking up. I'm like, bro, peanut butter, honey buns. Don't worry about eating too clean. Basically, just figure out what your maintenance calories is and go 200 to 300 calories above it. So my maintenance calories to maintain my current body weight is 3,000 calories. So if I'm going into a bulk and I don't want to get fat, I'm going to eat 3,200 to 3,300 calories. So basically, you just got to, I would download, anybody in the chat, download MyFitnessPal and type in all your information, and it should tell you everything you need to know.
Frost.
What's up?
How you gonna forget about eggs, bro?
Oh yeah, dude, eggs are great. I eat 6 eggs every day.
Eggs are the fucking key in order to get that protein and calories as well.
Yeah,
calories ain't that high, but
the best protein: chicken, steak, eggs, tuna, turkey. That's pretty much all I eat for protein.
And once again, even if you don't even feel like eating these things, Dios, Ray, it's just a discipline. Sometimes you don't feel like waking up in the morning at 7 a.m. And in my opinion, that's late. I wake up at around 4, 5 o'clock in the morning every day.
That's crazy. During the week, I get up at 5 a.m. because I got to get ready to go to work. But yeah, if you're trying to bulk up, for most of you guys, you're going to have to eat 5 to 6 meals a day. Because I noticed when I bulk up, that's what I got to do. I'm eating 5 to 6 meals a day. So.
And it's no fucking joke when I say this. Dio's right.
It's hard.
And I'm going to explain to everybody else in the chat too. Also you, Dios. Diet is the main thing that will make you shredded, okay? The gym, you can go to the gym all you want, but if your diet is not in order, you're not going to see results.
Yeah, you can't outwork a bad diet no matter what. Doesn't matter how much you work out. Diet is the most important thing. If you're trying to get shredded, you got to be in a caloric deficit. If you're trying to gain weight, you got to be in a caloric surplus.
Do you know how much water I drink in a day, Dios Ray?
Probably a lot.
I drink close to a gallon a day. You don't have to, right? I don't suggest anybody to drink a gallon a day. But depending on your situation, you need to drink at least 2 liters of water a day on average. You have to drink water. Why? Because it has 0 calories. And on top of that, it will not make you as hungry. So you won't Splurge
Here,
on snacks.
here's another good tip if you're dieting, especially on really low calories. So, say you've been dieting for a while and you're having really bad issues with like being hungry, get a diet pop because all right, I know I said pop, but it's got 0 calories and the carbonation will make you not hungry. So that's a good tool you can use. Or black coffee. Black coffee is good too.
But your body needs water at the end of the day.
Yeah, water. I'm just saying, like, say it's the end of the day, you're dieting, you don't have any calories left, but you're starving to death. Get a Diet Coke. It's got no calories. You won't get fat, and the carbonation will get rid of that hunger feeling. So
Exactly. Like, once again, sometimes I don't like drinking water if I'm not working out, right? If I'm just chilling and I'm gonna give me a cup of water. I don't want to drink it. It's boring. Yes, I understand. Water is boring, if you just want to get a drink. But it's very important for you. There's for sure there's no calories, and it will definitely sustain your hunger until, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Water
yep.
is important. 70% of your body is made out of water.
Yep. And intermittent fasting is a good tool to help you get lean also. When I'm dieting down, I do intermittent fasting.
Agree. Like, once again, if you're only eating 1 meal a day or 2 meals a day, then hell, go for it. Because in my opinion, for a majority of people, it's very difficult to eat over 2,000 calories a day. What I mean is, if you don't order food from Uber Eats and shit, and you have to cook your own food, it's very difficult for you to go over the calories. Very difficult. I've done it myself. It's
the 1 meal a day?
1 or 2 meals a day.
See, if I'm dieting down, I do 3 meals. When I'm bulking up, I do like 5 to 6. Me personally, I like eating 3 meals. I'll break my fast at noon, and then I get home from work at 5, and then I have another meal, and then I have my post-workout meal at like 10 when I get home from the gym. You guys got to be getting in that post-workout meal. That post-workout meal is extremely important.
See, that's why I eat breakfast and lunch for my 2 meals a day after I'm done working out. I don't eat dinner. I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
if I do, I usually save it, right? Because, I cook some good shit, right? I can't really, I'm not going to let that go to waste. But I will save that for the next day because
at the end of the day, you just got to figure out what works for you. So 2 meals works for you. You got to figure out, you got to structure your meal plan, what works for you. So say you got 2,000 calories.
Explain what insulin resistance. Explain that right quick to the chat.
So basically, what I know for like insulin resistance, it's been a while since this topic.
Yeah, that's all good.
But I know, like, when you eat carbs, it spikes your insulin. So that's one reason why you want to have carbs after a workout, because you want those carbs, you want that post-workout meal to get stored into your muscle. So carbs is good for spiking your insulin.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Cesspool, I am reading the chat. What did I miss? Cesspool?
What up, SDE?
What are you hiding from me? But Frost, is it a good idea to have your insulin spiking up throughout the day?
I would say probably not. I don't really worry about that too much.
Frost, for weight loss. Sorry, for weight loss, is it a good idea for your insulin to spike throughout the day?
Probably not, but at the end of the day, the only thing that matters for weight loss is a caloric deficit. So if you're in a caloric deficit, that is like the main thing that matters.
But when your insulin spikes, doesn't that make your body store fat or pretty much transition the glycogen to fat?
Yeah, but if you're in a caloric deficit, you got nothing to worry about because you're going to lose body fat no matter what. Like I said, all right, me, for example, my maintenance calories are 3,000 calories. If I'm eating 2,000 calories, no matter what I do, I'm not going to gain weight. I could be eating all carbs and I'm not going to gain weight because I'm in a caloric deficit.
Yes and no, in my opinion. Yes.
Yeah, like I wouldn't recommend eating all carbs. I was just using that as an example. The main thing for fat loss is being in a caloric deficit. I think people overcomplicate fat loss and getting fit, and you guys got to keep it simple, because if you overcomplicate it, I remember I used to overcomplicate it all the time when I was young, and I would fuck up my diet. You just got to keep it simple. Just know if you're in a caloric deficit, you're going to lose body fat. If you're in a caloric surplus, you're going to gain weight. And if you're hitting the gym hard, you're going to be gaining muscle. So, like I said, I wouldn't really worry about that too much.
Okay, I definitely agree, man. But hey, I'm gonna get to these last few callers, and thank you very much for calling in. It's been a minute, bro, and definitely when I do call-ins in the future, because pretty much the subs wants me to do call-ins again, I would definitely do that. I would do call-ins, chat, but I'm only going to do it with people that I actually know. In the sense,
if you do call-ins, dude, and I'm not doing anything, I'll definitely call in. I was cleaning. I'm like, oh shit, Yeetus is doing call-ins, so I figured I'd jump in and talk to you for a minute.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep it real. If I don't know you, there's a least likely chance I'm not gonna let you call in. Let's keep it real.
Because dude, you got crazy people out there that will do shit to try to get your channel cut down. Like, I know several guys in the community where they did call-ins and somebody flashed their swing on a camera and they had to take their stream down, and it's kind of risky, you know what I mean?
Disgusting. Yeah, I definitely agree, man. But hey, I'll let you do your thing, and we'll.
All right, and before I go, guys, consider subscribing to my channel. I'll drop the link, and I'm gonna drop the fitness Discord also. So if you guys want to check that out, but definitely good talking to you, Yeetus. I'm gonna bounce, dude. Peace out, man.
Yes. Peace.
Peace.
I'm going to be doing a stream later on tonight, so definitely look out for that, chat. Also, if you want to support your boy Sir Yeetus, there's a link on top of the chat. Cash App / Sir Yeetus, or you can super chat, or you can join my recently new membership. Any type of donation is appreciated if you deem my channel worthy of your investment. Thank you very much. I'm going to add the one, the only, Gem Power. What's going on, Gem Power?
Oh, well, thank you for the introduction.
Oh, no problem, man. Yeah, I see you've been around for a minute.
Yeah, I've been here since the Cuck Murphy thing, you know.
Yeah,
there's just a new name. We talked before.
I'm sure we have. Like you sound familiar. I don't know what your previous name was, but
it was Ratchet.
Okay, I know who you are. What's going on, man? Like, what do you want to talk about? Like, do you have anything for me?
No, not really. I mean, I was liking the fitness conversation.
The fitness conversation. Are you hitting the gym yourself, or you got
Yeah, it's been a year and 2 months right now, consistently.
a year and 2 months? Have you seen some good results so far?
Oh hell yeah! I'm seeing some
Okay.
nice games. You could check you could check my page if you want. I posted like a 1 year transformation, a 1 year
I would
before and after.
I'll check your page out today. Don't get me wrong.
It's just
Well,
shorts, really. It's like not even 5 minutes.
what? How
What
you say?
happened?
Well, explain to the chat what is the benefits of hitting the gym, getting them gains for you.
For me, like it's like time. It's like a good time killer. I like it. Makes it like it helps me clear my mind. When I go to the gym and work
See,
out and like what happened?
well, for me, when it comes to me hitting the gym, I say it's definitely a stress reliever.
That
That's
too.
definitely a big thing when it comes to whatever is happening in my life. Instead of me punching old ladies down the street, left and right, I will put that energy to hitting the incline bench press or deadlifts,
Right.
and the results that you get from it as well. Listen, I remember years ago, because I'm not as fit as I used to be. There was two women I caught in 4K. I caught them literally staring at me. I'm like,
They're
I
admiring the
wish
game.
I wish TikTok was around back then, because I would definitely put them on blast.
Oh, speaking of that, yo, I just saw my first tripod girl in my gym.
Oh no, tripod?
I swear to it's been a year and 2 months. I ain't never seen that yet, but now I've seen it. Like, no,
Oh
like,
no.
cause the gym I go to, it's like a bodybuilding gym. It's like well known in my area. Like, you got like mad, like almost every guy there. They're like an IFB pro. They competed. One guy who works there, he did 3 shows and he won them. Right? He's fucking 23. This guy. He's younger than me, but if you look at him, you'll be like, whoa, that is not 23. You know what I mean?
Is he taking steroids?
Yeah, I trust me. I've seen enough in that gym. I see like I'll go to the bathroom. I see the garbage. There's a needle.
All right, because steroids definitely makes you look older than your
No, but it's not
actually.
like it's not like he got old face. Like I was just a bit drawn. Plus, he got a beard too. This guy,
I
you know.
guarantee you it's because of the steroids. That's a big part.
Nah, I could grow a beard like that too. I just don't do it.
Well, how you say there's somebody, I forgot who it was. Do you know Kenny KO?
Yeah, I know that guy.
He did an interview with somebody that was in his mid-20s, but he literally looked like he was in his 40s.
Oh my god, I gotta go
And
look
that
for
guy
that
was
one.
taking steroids himself.
Yeah, yo, you want to hear a crazy story though? One time I was in the gym. I'm like going out because like every time I finish my workout, I go to the room, right? I get like a pump picture in. I walk in, I literally see like one of the trainers. He's getting a needle ready with the steroid in it. He's like a coach. He's coaching this guy right now. He's like giving him the shot, his weekly shot or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't even say anything. I just walked in, took my picture, and just left.
See, honestly, I will personally say to a person, let's say if I was a coach myself,
Right.
is there a nuke dropping down on your city?
No, that's
I'm
just an
hearing,
airplane. Nah,
I'm hearing a lot of whistling. I thought you were done for, bro.
no. I hope not.
But but if I was a coach myself, I'm like, hey, get to the peak of your natural physique first.
A lot of
Then
these guys
decide
have.
if you want to do steroids.
Most of these guys, they're like in their mid 30s or some shit. That
See
take it.
that
That I've seen take it. That's like pretty much like if like and some of them they hit like 10 plus years. Like there's only so much you could do natural at that point.
yeah, I agree, right? Because when you're natural, it's pretty much genetics at that point,
Right.
right? If you would do natural, and if if you're not satisfied with your natural results, then I'm not going to blame you if you want to juice it up.
Well, there's also genetics with the juice, because not everyone could just like hop on that and like they would get the same results. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, I agree.
Some
I
people
agree with that.
respond well to it, some don't. They just get the worst parts. Like I saw this one guy, not in real life, just on YouTube. Like he took it, he got lost his gains, got the back acne. It's like the acne is to a point where like he got scar tissues on his back. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, okay,
It's
yeah.
like ripping his back. It's like nuts. You
But he
know?
still decides to do it anyway. He still,
Yeah, I mean, some people are dumb. They're like, you hear people like I heard this one story from this guy in my trade school. His brother took steroids and didn't even go to the fucking gym. Oh, pardon me.
and chat. I'm gonna keep it real. If you're doing this to get women, right? Like not for yourself. If you here, you trying to get some bitches. The women will rather have the natural look more than the TRT HGH look. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
most of the guys that take it at my gym, they compete and stuff. So like, I kind of cut
right.
them off some slack.
If they
know?
compete, then yeah, okay, that's a different story. If they're competing, okay, I can see what you're saying. But if you're just trying to get them girls, trying to get the bitches, the natural look will definitely attract the women a lot more. Because I've seen it on numerous occasions of women saying that, hey, all that veiny muscular shit, that's gross. But that's only if that person is trying to get women. That's it.
Right. I don't think I've seen that kind of guy yet in my gym.
Yeah. If he's doing it for himself or he's doing it for competition, then all power to him. Hey, go for it, bro. I'm not gonna say shit.
Right.
But if he's trying to, hey, let me go get some girls, I guarantee you the natural look will definitely be priority over the look at my 300,000 muscles that's on my back. Like what the
Yeah,
fuck?
it's more like it looks human more. Like I the bodybuilder Nick Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see how he looks. He looks like a freaking like his nickname is literally the mutant. That's not a good. It's not a good look.
Yeah, that in my opinion, if I saw him in the gym, that would be pretty intimidating.
Yeah, I mean, I seen that guy kind of like that. The biggest guy I've seen, he's like 6'4". He's like stacked like a house. I think he does like classic physique. I saw that guy. He benched like 4 plates and a 25 on each side. I'm like, holy shit.
See, I could have gone into the juicing lifestyle. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I will definitely be jacked as fuck by now.
But you're a young guy. You're like 28, right?
Around there, yeah.
You're around there. Like, I'm like I consider that like maybe around the mid 30s or some shit. Like
But
35.
Like I don't think it's worth it. Personally, I don't think it's worth it.
Right.
The health complications, I'm sure you know what it is. It's not worth it.
Right.
Not just competing, but if you're just trying to impress some bitches, like bro, these females, they'll get impressed of a dude that's driving a 2002 BMW. Like, stop.
Right. It don't take much.
It don't take much. That dude can be a fucking nerd. I'm a nerd myself, but that dude can be a fucking nerd, and he can drive with look at my car, look at the rims, look at this, bam. He will get multiple bitches, even if it's not serious, even if it's just I'm with you for your car. I don't care. I'm still going to hit it.
Right.
But It's some dude that's like, yeah, I'm the Incredible Hulk. Look at this. Look at my delts. Like, no.
No.
Oh shit. But at the end of the day, are you, if you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but are you taking that or are you natural?
Oh God, no, I'm natural.
Okay. You natty.
Yeah, you can check the physique. Trust me, if I was taking it, oh my, I'd be way huger than I am right now.
And I'm sure it's very tempting at times, right?
I swear, if I, like literally eat this, if I wanted to, like that, I could just get it like that.
It's just like that.
Just like I know the guys. I know the guys in my gym who got it. That's it. That's all I need to know.
You be on the Mr. Olympia stage, huh?
But
Like,
ironically enough, I am competing for my first show.
really?
Yeah, classic physique, like novice. So like, I'm hoping no one would be that big or on it as a novice level, you know. But I'm gonna try. So like
Oh
right
shit,
now,
bro.
yeah, like yeah, I just want to do it just to do it. Like, so I already bought my NPC card, the membership card you need to buy. I just need to buy the ticket.
What place do you think that you'll be in? What do you hope to
I
achieve?
hope I want to get that top 5% Rich Pinata style. You know what I mean? I don't. If I could
Yeah,
place, that'd be great. You know, like top 3.
bro, that'd be crazy. If you somehow, some way, let me know that you're Gem Power while you're on stage, I'd be like, I know this guy. I know him.
Well, I don't know if you're in the East Coast, but like, yeah, yeah.
That'll be crazy. Imagine you just like competing against C-Bum. Just
That
that'll be crazy.
he's probably gonna retire. I mean, I'm like in my mid 20s. He's like 28. He's gonna retire soon. If I listen, if I
At
get to that
28,
stage, he's C-Bum's 28. Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna be retiring
bro. He's like, I
until
mean, I don't know if you see the updates, but like he says he's kind of getting tired of it. Coming in the house for like,
nah. He's
bro.
bullshit.
You know they on the sauce too. Like when you get to that level, you gotta get on the thing. You know,
Yeah,
they just
but Ronnie Coleman, he said some similar things earlier in his career.
yeah. Well, he's like a genetic outlier. That guy's just built different. He's like he was natty to like his natural at 18. Like you saw him at 18, right? He's like freaking huge.
Yeah, he didn't get on the juice until he was 24, I think it was.
Yeah,
25.
yeah.
But I think C-Bum, he's personally, the more he wins, the more he's not gonna retire.
Who knows?
He's gonna go the Ronnie Coleman route, in my opinion.
What, like going to
Wait.
bodybuilding? He's in classic physique, Steve-Bum.
Well, even then, the classic physique, he and the more he wins, the Mr. Olympia and the classic physique and all that stuff, I don't really see him hanging it up. I really don't.
Yeah, it's probably like a mind thing or something. It's all in the mind, really.
But maybe once again, I don't know C-Bum completely. I really don't. He probably has a new thing that he wants to do. So if he does retire, all power to him. You know, it's
Yeah,
he already accomplished. You know,
like 4 wins in Olympia, or was it 5?
exactly. You know, and I saw his earlier photos. He wasn't big at all.
No, he started out at bodybuilding. Then
He
he
was,
came into classic.
yeah, he was a typical frat boy.
Uh,
That's all he was. And I don't know what made him get into bodybuilding, but damn, he did a great job.
right.
Great job. But after competing, what is he gonna do next? That's the question.
Well,
Is he going
he's
to?
probably just going to be like Brian Shaw and Eddie Hall. He's just going to have a YouTube channel. That's it. He's just going to focus more on that. On like his supplements. He has a supplement company. So
Ash Blackwood says, I won't use juice because it's cheating. Plus, there's side effects like what the Chaz mentioned. Agreed.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's cheating. I would, if you're going to a all natural physique competition, then yes, it's cheating.
yeah,
But if it's just a typical like Arnold Classic or Miss Olympia, it's not cheating.
yeah. But they got like Chuck gotta understand something. When you're like elite level sports, like be expected that they're on the gear. You know, the
Yeah.
people are using the juice. Any sport you think of elite level, they're on something. You
Yes.
know,
Do you really think, chat? Do you really think on the Mr. Olympia standards you able to get that naturally? Come on.
Not even just for bodybuilding. I mean like any sport, basketball, football, like WWE wrestling, like
UFC, because I'm
yeah,
a
UFC. There you go. You think LeBron in like what his late 30s is not on something still playing the NBA?
I still don't believe he spends millions a year to keep up his physique because that's what they're saying that LeBron is, spending a shit ton of money to maintain his health.
And
I'm
you
like,
think not like
no,
you think a fraction of that $1 million isn't going on juice? Let's be real here.
like it has to be around there because ain't no way a man, LeBron James at his age is competing and doing better than 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds that joined the NBA. There's no
Right.
fucking way.
And you know they're like you got like stuff for like performance enhancing and like recovery wise. That's probably what he's using. It's not just all muscle building.
Oh shit, we got disagreement. Let's go. Mr. Bang Your Mom says juice isn't cheating. That's like saying using meth for weight loss ain't cheating. I wouldn't compare the two. That's literally not the same.
You heard of the bodybuilder who took meth as a pre-workout? Mike Menster, you heard of him?
That'd be some crazy shit.
No, it's true. He took meth like as a pre-workout. Look up Mike Menster. Like,
that actually happened.
yeah.
Oh shit. Oh
He
damn.
competed on the Mr. Olympia. He competed in the Arnold years.
Yeah, he was like
He's like 5'5", I believe. He was like a manlet too, but he was still fat.
he was like fuck a diet.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's not the same in my opinion when it comes to taking steroids and taking a drug that's meth. I don't think that's the same in my opinion. Meth is addicting for life. 99% of the time, if you use meth, you're stuck on it forever.
Yeah, it's a big solid. It's like a guaranteed in life.
But when it comes to the juice, you're able to get off of that. I think so, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, I've seen guys in the gym to get on it, then they're off it.
Right, like a cycle, right?
Yeah, a cycle. Yeah, you go on, off cycle. I don't know if there's like an addiction, like I never heard no addiction stories from it or anything like that.
I'm not advocating for steroids, Chad.
Me neither. Me neither.
But let's not be naive and say that people that compete for Mr. Olympia or the Arnold Classic doesn't take steroids. Let's not be. Come on, bro.
You living in a fairy tale. You think those guys are natural?
He's natty. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. I literally walk in on him taking the needle.
It's like calling Jay Cutler natty. Like, come on, bro.
Right.
Like, stop it. Cesspool says Walton and Jesse workout plan.
Jesse, you gotta cook the stuff. You gotta cook the juice, Jesse. Yo, Mr. White, I don't think so, man.
Jesse, we need a lift.
We need a lift, Jesse. Yo, Mr. White, I can't handle this bench. Mr. White, spot me.
Oh shit! But hey, do you have anything else to say to the chat? Because I got
Nah, I don't got any like profound things, but like live long and prosper, I guess. There you go.
damn. He pulled a Star Trek on us. But hey, man, thank you for joining. That was a great conversation. And if I do a call in again, don't hesitate to come back, bro.
Anytime.
All right, man. Get them gains. Peace.
You have a good one. Peace.
What a chill dude. Very chill dude. But let's go ahead and add this person. The one, the only Sith. Sith. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, bro? How are you?
I'm doing good.
I'm calling from France. Yeah,
Oh, France.
yeah. What do you think about hyperinflation coming? How do you think women are going to deal with that shit?
I would think it would be Isaiah 4:1. If you read the King James Bible or whatever Bible, it says that there will be 7 women to 1 man, right? The man that they desire, and say, hey, please, take us in and let us have your last name in order to relieve us from shame.
Yeah, it's going to be hell on earth, basically, like Venezuela, I think.
Oh,
No?
it's gonna be bad.
You know, it's coming. It has begun during during the pandemic time, basically. Yeah.
Agreed. People think that everybody's having a great time, and
Yeah, a good time. Yeah, we can enjoy it. We can go to the gym, build some muscles. But the shit is coming. Like a fucking, we're in the eye of the storm, basically. Yeah.
yeah, me and plenty of other men, we are definitely stocking up on the essentials, especially when it comes to food, rice, beans. What's that other stuff?
Gold and silver, if you can. If you know how to store them without getting it stolen, if you can.
I'm gonna be real. I have silver, but I don't have gold. I
Gold
gotta stack up on gold.
and crypto. Crypto, if you can have some, that private crypto shit, that should be a good thing. And don't forget to build your muscles, because you'll need them when shit hits the fan, bro. It's going to be horrible if you live in the cities.
Agreed. That's why I live in a urban area.
Yeah,
Like,
I think you'll be right. I think you'll be all right, Paul. I think you'll be good.
when shit hits the fan, how you say?
You had
Oh,
Frosty.
up?
Frosty wants to move to Hawaii just for that, because he wants to get the fuck out of where he is, and that's a good thing.
Agreed, because there's this one situation that happened in China. Mao something.
Mao Zedong.
But yes,
You mean the Cultural Chinese Revolution during the 1950s? They killed like 60 million Chinese.
yes. Majority of those deaths came from the cities.
You know, the Great Reset is like the Great Leap Forward. It's basically they want a communist revolution in the West. Let's just say they want to eat off a lot of people, many millions.
There's some echo coming from your end.
Can you hear me? Yeah, sorry.
Yes, I can hear you now. Oh,
they want
there's still echo. There's still echo.
Yeah, they want to eat off a lot of people. Maybe it's the room where I was. Yeah, they want to eat off a lot of people. Yeah. Well, as long as you stay away from urban areas and you have a way to make some food, you'll be fine, I think.
That is true, but can you turn down the volume on your end? I can still hear you.
Can you hear me better?
Yes, I can hear you, but there's still echo.
I'm sorry.
Still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Here we go. I don't really hear any echo anymore. Okay, cool.
Cool, man. Yeah.
There's a lot of women that advocated for this, right? So when shit does hit the fan, why would I feel bad whatsoever?
No. They have been voting for the past 100 years for free shit, welfare, and had the right to do anything they want, so they should pay the price. And the price of freedom is basically you take care of yourself or you die.
Exactly. And they're the ones that are preaching that they don't need a man.
Yeah, that's a cope. They say that because they are fucking empty inside. Their souls is like a fucking vacuum cleaner. They have nothing.
And you notice that when a man gets money, he said, "Hey, I got the funds to take care of my family." But when a woman gets money, it's always, "I'm independent."
That's because women are the descendants of Eve, and they have lost their souls once they took the apple of from Lucifer. So they are.
Speaking of Adam and Eve, um, I personally would say that the first true sin is Adam being a simp.
Yeah, and God punished him. He took away his immortality and his good life in heaven. That's what he paid.
Agreed, because it's one thing that Eve ate the apple because of a talking snake, aka Satan, but he listened to his girl, Adam. So like, "Oh yeah, eat this apple, please eat this apple." Like, no, no. The fact that you even listened to her, even though you knew that was against the rules, of course you're gonna get punished.
Yeah, punishment. We are paying it right now. The fucking
And
fucking
well,
women ruling over us like we're a bunch of monkeys.
well, Sith, would you say that that's why women can't decide on what to eat? Because the last time they did, they doomed humanity.
Women cannot even decide upon themselves. Just animals with barely any rationality, just about emotions. It's sad, I think. It makes me think there are. If we are only strong men, we will not have this kind of shit. That's for sure.
They have the mindset of children to me. And the fact that they are, how you say, listen, like, you could be having a good day, Sith, right? And I'm sure that you had a girl right now or back in the day. You could be having a good day, and then out of nowhere, she just wants to ruin it.
Yeah.
Just because.
Just because it crosses our brain. It's like an intersection of cars. It hits one of our neurons, and she begins a nagging out of nowhere.
But you're just there like chilling on the couch, just vibing, having a good time. But then she just want to ruin it.
You know that most women cannot stay. They cannot stay silent or calm in a natural environment. They have always to. They, very few enjoy nature. Just a bunch of rabbit snakes.
Agreed. That's why I say
It's sad because we men we wanted to have a good woman. All we have is a bunch of whores running around and so showing their bodies like they're fucking animals. And fuck that shit. Sorry for the swear.
nah, it's all good. That's why I say, men, we are the agents of peace and order. Women, they're the agents of chaos.
Yes, it used to be known. Even Aristotle talked about it like 2,500 years ago. That if you give women power, they'll destroy everything.
Yeah, and I almost got my head turned off when I said that based on the historians, what they've said is female leaders that are the in charge of their country, their sovereignty, they're way more likely to wage war than men.
Yeah, and not yeah, because they don't care about men's lives. They'll waste them if they have to. They'll
Agreed.
consider men like cannon fodder. We just man, it's like they'll consider us like bacteria, basically.
It's crazy because I'm like, why get mad at me? Like Elizabeth the First is a prime example of women waging wars because they got butt hurt.
Yeah, I don't know, just that. You have a recent phenomenon with take for example the Finnish prime minister. You know that she was sleeping around and then she stayed in power 10 months after sleeping with another dude in front of cameras. Well,
Exactly.
you find that
I
normal?
no hell no. I blame the Simps as well because if a man did that, even the president of the United States isn't safe from those scandals. But when a woman does it, it's no big deal.
Yeah. And what can we do? As men who want to stay safe from this crazy world that is about to go to shit completely, all we should seclude ourselves
Whoa.
and not fall prey to their fucking sanity.
I miss the beginning of your sentence because you left and came back. So I don't know what you said in general.
Sorry, man. Well, I think it's the internet connect. What I was talking about is that all we can do is stay away from this insanity and seclude ourselves from women. If you want to smash some bitch that offers her body, do it. But you know the risks. That's all I
But
can
the
say.
thing is, we're not asking for much from women. We are definitely not asking. We're not expecting a lot. All we asking for is be feminine, be fit, keep your legs closed, and don't be a bitch. That's it.
But why will they do that when they have like a thousand, 100 simps that want to smash them? They don't give a shit. They don't give a crap about you.
I
They
agree. I agree with that one.
Yeah, I mean, you can be fucking Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt got divorced by Angelina Ugly.
Uh, but hey, I'm gonna move to my last caller. Um, if you want to call back later on, because I will be back on later on today,
Yeah.
definitely call back in. Do you
Thanks.
have anything else to say to the warband, or are you good?
Uh, don't forget, when you open the ananas, smash it and dash it away.
Smash and dash. But thank you very much for joining, man.
See you, man. Thank you very much.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.
All right, the art of will. What's going on, man?
Yeet.
Or be
Hey, how's it
yeeted.
going?
What's going on?
Hey, man, I've been seeing you in the Passport Bro space in the chat, but for some reason, I keep hoping you would call in on the panel.
Which one? Which live stream?
Either Kings and Dreams or last night, QB Passport Flexing.
Yeah, QB, man. He wouldn't want me to call in because I'll definitely be too real per se. Not towards QB, but the other people on the panel. I'll probably
Right.
piss them off.
No, I'm fine with that. We need a little bit of discourse. We need something. We can't always have people that agree. There is some pushback that I'm gonna give to some of the passport bros, not all of them. You can't
Oh
go to
shit!
these cities. You can't go to cities that are known for P. You can't go to the trick cities. You know what I mean? Like, I know I hear a lot of good things about Thailand, but you can't be going to places like Pattaya. That is trick city, from what I've heard. I've been to Thailand, but I avoid Pattaya like it's a plague.
You've never been to Pattaya?
No, I've been to Bangkok and Chiang Mai, and I'll tell you why. Because I went with my ex, and
Oh,
yeah,
okay. What's going on?
she'll definitely make sure that you're not going out to those places. But yeah, Pattaya, though, from what I understand, I don't think it is a place to find a traditional woman.
If
I
you
also
go
don't
to
think.
Pattaya to find a traditional woman, then yeah, something's wrong at that point. You, you're supposed to be finding a traditional woman in Pattaya.
Yeah, not happening, not happening. That's like finding a traditional woman out of Melanie King, and that's not happening either. You know, she can. It doesn't matter how many times she goes on to Just Swirly Things is live or anything to talk. You know, the traditional snake oil, but deep down inside, she's a female chameleon. And about 7 months ago, I proved it when I called in on her show.
Oh, just pearly things, right?
No, I called in on Melanie King's show. So
Melody
Just
King.
Swirly, yeah.
My bad.
I also give her another nickname. I call her Pearl of Tarth because she looks like that bitch from Game of Thrones.
God damn.
But anyways, so yeah, no, Melanie. So the thing with Melanie King, right?
Yeah.
She is supposed to be one of Kevin Samuels' god babies, but when I called in, just because I saw a little bit of a strag operating system within her, I pretty much set that soft girl configuration back to default settings.
She's the one that been riding on MTR for a
Yep,
minute, right?
yep. She had to twerk. She had to twerk the soul out of Kevin out of her.
See,
That shit was embarrassing.
I'm 80% sure that MTR smashed.
Oh yeah.
But I commend him for keeping his frame on camera. I
Yes.
definitely commend him for that.
Yes, and there was a lot of people in the Black Manosphere that dissed him on that. But no, much respect to him on that, and didn't really respect him for having her on his show. But it is what it is. But yeah, man, I think I've talked with you at least a couple of times on Chronix Live and stuff. And yeah, man, I like your channel. I watch it more for like the political stuff. That's why I was kind of confused when you made another channel for that, because I mainly watch this one when it comes to politics.
Oh, it was just in case my channel gets,
Ah,
yeah, it gets nicked. Yeah.
yes, and congrats on being monetized. That last dude was out of pocket, man. He almost got you demonetized for some of the stuff. When people call in, they have to understand that they need to still speak in code.
Agreed. And I fought for over 6 months for me to get remonetized because YouTube is a pain in the ass. And in fact, I'm working on it right now. I'm already on Odyssey, but I'm going to work on a few other alt tech sites to put my content on because YouTube is getting out of control with the rules.
What about Rumble?
I think I'm already on Rumble, but I didn't
Okay.
finish it yet.
Have you?
I'll finish it though.
Okay. Have you linked? But you can link your channel to Rumble, so any uploads that you have on YouTube will automatically be uploaded to Rumble. Even your live,
Yes.
like say some lives you don't want to keep on your YouTube. Yeah, just keep it on your Rumble and just delete the one off YouTube.
What I plan
If
in the future
because some people do
is
that.
yeah. What I plan in the future is I'm going to do 1 hour on YouTube, and then
Right.
I'm going to switch over and do an hour that's uncensored on like Rumble or Odyssey. I think that will be a good situation for all parties, right? Because YouTube be like, oh yeah, Sirius, let's go. But then I can go to the hardcore subs and you're like, yeah, Sirius, talk your shit.
Right. Oh yeah, like especially on dating coaches. I don't know. You probably heard of Lucario because I'm pretty sure you might have been in the chat when Undead Chronic chat bombed him. Here, the funny thing is that dude is such a simp, and I don't know if you noticed, and maybe you were the one that posted it. The red pill. It might have been the red pill of the day, where his wife was taking an Instagram with another dude, an Instagram shot with another dude, and he went ahead and liked that photo. I don't know if, yeah, was that you that posted that red pill of the day on that?
No, I think that was Chronic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now that is some simp. See, here's the thing with dating coaches. If you drop 4 stacks, because that's what I heard that a lot of them charge, right? So if you drop 4
Yeah.
stacks on a dating coach like him, especially what he call his sad boy membership, the best you're gonna get out of learning from him is like if he takes you out on the field, especially if his wife tags along, you'll probably have the privilege to take body shots off of his wife's C-section that's in the shape of a laughing emoji.
Oh God. Okay. Jesus.
I'm gonna give you nightmares on that one.
Yeah, you definitely did. God damn. I thought about that for a second. I had to internalize that information. God damn.
Oh man. Okay, one
But-
last thing. Thanks for having me on your show. And the one last thing, and this is how you're going to be able to tell. It might be a little too late on how you can find out a modern woman that's within a traditional female's clothing. So if a female has a wig that's like Melody King, okay, so it kind of looks like Medusa's hair.
Damn.
Even if you blindfold yourself, just remember that the third eye inside her box is going to give you kidney stones.
Yo, you're not pulling any punches. Well, god damn.
Hey man, thanks for having me
But-
on the show.
I got one more question for you.
Sure.
See, it's pretty much 50-50 per se when it comes to the future of my content. I want your input.
Mhm.
Would you rather have the short videos or would you have longer content such as like 7+ minutes?
I would continue to do the shorts, and then
Yeah.
once in a while do your lives.
Okay.
And then so I would prioritize shorts, and then secondary do the videos, and then tertiary, like the third priority would be to do some lives. And yes, man, have some call-ins, but definitely if you do call-ins, one could be like a Q&A, another could be like like a free-for-all, but of course moderate the buffoonery. The third, and I would actually prioritize this one, keep it on the topic. Like if you're doing a live and you got like a topic, have them keep it on that when they call in.
Yeah, that's the main reason I don't do call-ins anymore, because I've noticed more likely than not, we just veer off the topic all the way, and we're talking about a whole different subject than what I will rather talk about. And that was very annoying for a while. That's why I mainly stopped doing the call-ins.
Right. Another thing with, if you do a panel of, let's say your chat may not like this, but you could do a panel of 4 and no more. And if somebody wants to call in while you still have 4 people, have them drop a cash app of at least like 5 minimum, and then they get to pick who to drop off the panel.
Oh shit. Oh man. Hey, that's a great idea. Not gonna lie, but at the same time, that's pretty much paywalling the sub. So
I know it is, but the thing is, you're keeping it at 4. Because if if you make a panel of like 5 or 6, it starts to get out of control, and people will start talking out of turn. If you keep it at 4, I think it keeps it balanced. It's easier to moderate. But then again, if somebody else wants to call in, because you probably have a time limit or something, where give it a minimum of like 5 minutes or something, and people they shouldn't get booted out right away. On the $5 Cash App, give them at least 5 minutes, and then of course, when someone pays and jumps in on the call, then they get to choose who to knock off.
Yeah, I've done the up to 10 people on my stream, and I regretted it immediately. Like, that was a nightmare.
Yeah, I would never do 10. I would just keep it at 4. But I think it'll work. Give it, like, I would try to experiment it, see how it is. Like I said, your chat may not like it, but you never know.
That's true.
Sometimes there's some things that's worth an experiment. If it doesn't work out, if you're getting a lot of pushback, you just drop that altogether.
Agree, man. But hey, thank you for answering my question and take your time to elaborate. Not too many people are willing to do that. So thank you very much, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on your show.
No problem. And if I will do call-ins again, I will take your input into consideration. Not gonna lie, you have some great inputs.
Right on. That's what's up. All right then. Hey, happy Mother's Day to your stepmother.
Let's go. And she did get a great gift today as well, so she's definitely having a great time.
Right on. All right then. Hey, right. You have a great evening.
All right, you too, man. Peace.
All right, thanks.
All right, chat. If you want to support your boy Sirius, last shield of the day, link on top of the chat, Cash App /Sirius. You see it with Cesspool. He pretty much shield the link. You can also do super chats, or you can be a new member of the membership I just released last week. Any donations appreciated if you feel that I'm worthy of your investment. Thank you very much. We're going to end it here. I should be on later on today. I should be able to do another stream because there is something that I want to talk about. There is something else I do need to address. But at the moment, hopefully you're enjoying Mother's Day. And if you have a mother that is worthy of your respect and praise, if she earned that, because yes, believe it or not, there's some shitty mothers out there. But if you have a good mother, definitely give her all the attention and the gifts and all that crazy shit, because I'm pretty sure she earned it at that point, right? It's your boy Sirius. Hopefully you enjoyed this stream. Also, thank you everybody for participating in this chat. But before I leave, I'm going to be reading some super chats. I got Pixels Going Your Own Way. He says, hey boys, yeet. Yes, yeet indeed, Pixels. Thank you very much for donating. There was somebody else that donated. Hold up. God damn it. Nope, I went too far. Frost with the $2 donation. He says, keep up the good work, Yeet. Oh, you already know. I'm going to keep up the good work. Because that's what I do. Night Vision Goggles with a $2 donation. He says, Yeetus is monetized. Yes. After 6-7 months of fighting tooth and nail with YouTube, they definitely put me back on monetization. That's why I've been a little bit more clean with my language, so I don't give them the excuse to demonetize me again. But hopefully you enjoy the gems I dropped on you. On top of that, this is the first call-in that I've done in a long time. And to be honest, it was a great conversation with everybody that called in. I had no issues, no nothing. We were able to exchange information, have good conversations, and that's all I asked for. I should be back on within 6 to 7 hours. You guys will know if I set up the schedule. But I'm going to be doing my thing and cook up some good food for my madre because it's Mother's Day. I am out. Peace.